Hey everybody, it's Julie. I just wanted to share with you a project that I've made for Pro31's designs for their design team. I've just done a card. I've been sick for like a week, so this is my first project since, I don't know, last week I think. I got sick on Sunday and I just now feel better, so I wanted to share with you guys what I've made. I've used my dress form die and I've die cut, this is actually ribbon that I've kind of woven together, kind of like you used to do with like pot holders when you were a kid. And I've just kind of woven the ribbon together and then I've glued it down using my Helmar 450 quick dry to a piece of white cardstock, and then I die cut it out with my dress form die. And then I've used the new Martha Stewart punch that I just got to create these little doily flowers on this card. And then I've also used some of the ribbon that I used on the dress form and down at the bottom, and then just tied a little knot. And then the sentiment on here says, "Friends are flowers that brighten our day." And that comes from this Hampton Art stamp set, and I kind of got it in here backwards, but I wanted to take it out anyway. This is, it's called Friends. And, ooh, look at that glare. Anyway, what I wanted to show you was there was this stamp right here that had this frame around it, but the frame didn't actually work for me for what I needed it for. So what I did was I just took my X-Acto knife and I cut the stamp out of the frame. You could still use the frame if you want to, and you could still use it with this stamp, but I just kind of cut it out so I could use the sentiment alone. So I thought that's a pretty neat idea, and I'm sure that other people have done that before, but I just wanted to share that with you so that you knew that even if it comes, like the stamp comes something like this with the frame already in it, but you just want the sentiment and want to be able to frame it however you want to, you can always just cut out that big space with your X-Acto knife or a pair of sharp scissors or whatever and use it that way. So that's what I did there. And then when I was putting the card together, I decided that I wanted the dress form to be kind of popped up, so I used my Helmar scrap dots and popped it up, and if you can see by looking directly under there, you can see the scrap dots and you can see how far off it is. It's about 1/4 of an inch off the page. And then I also did it with the sentiment, but I didn't want it that as far off, so this is only about 1/8 of an inch, and you can vary that by the size of the dot of glue that you leave. If you just use a smaller dot, then it'll be, you know, it won't be as high lifted off of your paper, so just keep that in mind. And this stuff is really nice. I really like it a lot and I've used it several times. And then I put I have bling around the center of these flowers, but in the one that's the focal point here, I've used this gorgeous, 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 like diamond drop that Esmeralda sells in her shop. And I just want to show it to you so you can see just how super sparkly that is. Look at that. This is the 8mm size, and it's the size that I used. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is the size that I used on my project. But look at how super sparkly these are, and they are awesome. And just so you guys know, these are not plastic. So, you know, some of the rhinestones or whatever are like that plasticky acrylic. These are not that. These are, I don't know what they are, but they're not the acrylic, I guess. So it's really super cool. And then the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that Esmeralda sells this ribbon in her shop, and she was so gracious enough to send this to me and just to play with and to make some cards and things like that. But she sells the ribbon in her shop, and you should definitely check it out because this is I think that this is the Swiss dot, and she also sells the polka dot. And the ribbon is super high quality, and this is like a really thick grosgrain ribbon, and you should definitely check it out. Okay, and then let's see. I'll show you the inside. I just carried the same design on the inside or the outside back onto the inside, and I've used the same shape that I cut the sentiment out with. I used that as the journaling or the greeting spot on the inside as well, with the chocolate brown basil paper and the pink color. And then I've also just included some of the doily punch outs that I punched out from the doily punch that I got from Martha Stewart. And I will say that I like to use that punch. You need to have some serious arm muscles because it is hard to punch out. And yeah, you have to put it on a piece on like the table, or you have to really, really have strong arms and hands to squeeze that to get that punch to punch through all the way. So just keep that in mind, you know, if you're looking for it. It does make a really pretty punch out, but it's hard to do. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and I hope that you enjoyed my little video here, and I hope that you'll go to Esmeralda's shop and you'll check out the things that I've used here, and check out all the other things that she has. She does have a lot of name brand scrapbooking stuff now too as well in her shop, so you should definitely check it out. All right, bye-bye.